I'm still here in Kotor, Montenegro, and I'm gonna go stuff my face with some meat. That sounded way dirtier than I meant it to be. I'm gonna go eat some food. So the weather's been pretty bad today. It's been overcast and rainy, so I haven't shot anything. I haven't really left the house. But some good friends of mine, Daleen and Pete Heck from hectictravels.com, let me know that there's an awesome meat grill place here, and I'm a huge meatitarian. That's my diet. The place is called Tanjga or something like that. So I'm gonna go try to find it. I'm gonna check it out, and I'm gonna stuff my face with some meat. I'm gonna stuff my face. Yeah, you get the point. I'm gonna eat some meat. Ugh. There's no way of saying that without sounding completely dirty. I'm going to go eat grilled meats at a restaurant. Yeah. So I legit have no idea where this place is. They said to just walk around the bay and I would eventually find it. But so far all I've found is water and boats. Found the place. Is the mixed grill very big?
Yeah.
Is there like a mixed grill for one person? Get the mixed grill half now and then half for later? Like half now and then it's takeaway?
Oh, yes, of course.
That would be perfect. I'll take that, please. So I got my meal. This is 1 kilo worth of meat. With the salad, it came to a total of 10 euros. So this is only half of it because I'm gonna take the other half home and eat it for like lunch in the middle of the night since I'm on the night shift now. The other half's in there, but that is a huge amount of meat. Probably good for like 2 or 3 people for 10 euros. Absolutely ridiculous. That was so good. So thanks to Daleen and Pete for the recommendation. For those of you guys that don't know, Pete's actually my manager with Hectic Media. So I'm glad the meat was good because I would have had to fire him if it wasn't good. Anyways, guys, I'm back home at my apartment and I want to show you guys the real reason why I travel the world. This is the real reason I travel. Look at this room and the mess I've made. And the real reason I travel is so that I never have to clean. Normally I'm in a place 2 or 3 days or 4 days and there's a cleaning lady that comes and cleans, or even if there isn't, I like leave and then the cleaning lady cleans once I leave. But now I've been here at the art hostel for 8 days and it is a disaster. You guys know rule number 1 of this channel is you can't make fun of how I pronounce things, and rule number 2 is you can't make fun of the mess I made. But I'm gonna give you guys a pass today to make fun of this because this is so bad. There's like cider bottles, there's a wine bottle over there, there's the drone and the drone kit, there's camera gear everywhere, there's clothes and underwear, a computer on my bed, like dirty towels. This is a disaster and I'm not even ashamed of it. It is bad though. It is really bad. So I should probably clean up, but instead I'm gonna get back to that computer and I'm gonna do work. I'm on the night shift, as you guys know now, so I'm working for a bit, and then I want to go and hike back up to that church on the cliff for sunrise. So I'm getting back to work. I'm not going to clean. I'm probably just going to make more of a mess. So it's 3:45 in the morning here in Kotor, and I'm hiking towards the old town, and then I'm going to hike up towards the fortress. I'm not going to go all the way to the top of the fortress. I'm just going to go like halfway to where that church was that I photographed the other day at sunset, because when I was there, the light wasn't great. And it didn't feel like a sunset shot, it felt like a sunrise shot. So that's what we're gonna do. So I made it to the church. It's actually quite a bit higher than I remember it being. I probably shouldn't have worn a sweater for that hike. I'm sweating already and it's 4:15 in the morning. But we beat the light, still night outside, but I can see that the blue hour is about to start, so I'm gonna go back to the spot I shot from last time and set up. So things aren't going great this morning. It's just not the right light for landscape photography. In landscape photography, typically, you need like a hole in the clouds for the sun to punch through and add color to these clouds. Right now it's pretty overcast. There is some contrast to the color to the clouds, but it's pretty dreary looking. Another thing is too, they didn't light up the church. So as soon as I got up here, they shut off the lights as if they knew I was coming. And those lights on the building really helps create contrast. So everything's a little bit flat this morning, but I'm gonna stick it out and hope that the light changes, even though it's probably not. I'll show you my setup quickly here, what I'm shooting. I haven't been shooting here. I just moved here because I was bored. I've been shooting up in that hillside, up in those rocks right there before. So set up my 6D, my Canon 6D on a 16 to 35 millimeter lens has been shooting stills, and it's got this grad ND filter on it like that. So you see how it kind of darkens at the top and brightens at the bottom? That's just to even out the light. And then over here I've got my old 60D, and it's shooting time lapse. So it's using a program called Trigger Trap, which is an app on the phone, and then this cable, you see this dongle cable thing that attaches. And what that app does is it's just shooting a signal through to my camera from my phone every 3 seconds and telling it to take a picture. And then I'll stitch those together into a time lapse using Adobe Premiere really, really quickly. Super simple process. So sometimes when the light's really bland and boring like this, one of the best things you can do is try to simplify things and switch things to black and white. So I've thrown on a 6-stop ND filter to slow down the shutter and get some movement in these clouds. And I'm gonna go right down to the church and test some things out because the light's not gonna get better, so I gotta adjust. Did you see that snail? So cool. The light's definitely not gonna get better, so I'm gonna hike back down and call it a night. It's bedtime for me here at 7 in the morning. It's still so weird to like have the world wake up around you and then be like, yo, it's time for me to go to bed. But that's just how it is here on the night shift. It was a good day. I had awesome, awesome, awesome food. That food was so good. I can't get over how good that was. I'm probably gonna go back again tomorrow. And then I didn't really get any photos, but it was still a beautiful morning. It's still a beautiful place, even if I don't get any shots. So I'm stoked about how everything's going here in Kotor. And I've got about 4 or 5 days left. I might do one more episode in those 4 or 5 days, and then I'm continuing on to new destinations. I'm still not sure exactly where I'm going. I'm probably gonna go to Budva, which is also here in Montenegro. And then I'm gonna go to Mostar and maybe some places in Bosnia, Herzegovina. So I really don't know, but that's the general idea for the next couple weeks. So I hope you stick around and stay subscribed to the channel. I'll see you next time. Peace. And this is just perfect. There's no other way to describe it. Absolutely perfect.